You'll never believe it.
Oh, I will
New
believe it.
opponent.
I will believe it.
Potential, alleged new opponent. Again, my boy,
front runner.
He's a front runner. Now you're probably wondering, who is this guy? Come on, how can you not know? We're talking about Big Dempsey here.
Big Dempsey. We've all been following Dempsey's career closely.
Yeah, Big Demps. Dempsey McKean, obviously, Australian.
Yeah, he does his thing.
He does his thing.
That's one thing we can say about Dempsey is that he goes. You know what I mean? He shows up for his fights.
What happened is Parker pulled up. Parker had a fight in Australia. One very early. Yeah. Well, hold on. That's very important. I need to tell the story.
Right.
And maybe at the fight, this is how I imagine it. Maybe at the fight, there was fighting. Fury's just looking around, being a good best friend. Yeah. He's looked over and he said, "He box." And the guy's gone,
"Yeah,
sign the contract." Sure.
He goes, "Yeah, get him hand it over. If you just sign this, and we'll do the rest of the legal bit, bro." That's literally it. You know, I gotta say this, yeah. I hate the friendship between Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury. I think when Joseph Parker looks back on his life and he looks back at where his career messed up, he's gonna start to quickly see the minute I started being besties with my man. That's when I started to look like a dickhead, really. When you start to break it down,
because when he there for that, we done that video about the spider, him getting bitten by a spider or something.
Yeah,
like they've been together for time.
Joseph Parker's got good bants. He seems like a nice, funny guy. Even when I met him at the Chisora fight, good vibes, bro. Like you can tell. I mean, bro, man met him, yeah. I was like, all right, good fight. Brother came in with the hug, fam. I was like, right, like, this... you know what I'm saying? Wait, what? I was like, right, this guy's
different to Chisora energy, innit?
Yeah. Nah, Chisora offered man burger. I was like, nah, you're. Yeah, he offered one of the burgers.
Where's he getting them burgers from? Is it Five Guys? Because it's just got a foil in it. It just looks mad.
Yeah. I'm like, the day I eat a burger just out of someone's hand is the same.
But he just gives it to you, though. And if it's a confident, it's right in front of you, like, and it's closed, you have to consider it. You have to.
Nah, I said big up. Nah, I'm cool. Because it's just, you got it. But
so this right here, talk to me, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, him being besties with Tyson Fury is like, what are we doing? Where's the competitive edge that you're supposed to have? He's not your family. You're both not Furies. So I don't understand why you and him have just created this alliance, which guarantees you never go for that belt. Insane.
Fury's just like,
I don't know where that thought is.
Like, you know, if you got a brother and he's just traveling with someone else and just supporting his whole thing, you're like, mate, like,
and you're in the mix fully as a fighter.
Weight class is fine. Like, we can make it work. You know what I mean? And it's not like he's not. You lot have no intentions to see each other. You're not got that rule of like we're brothers, we're not fight. Like, it is weird. But let's talk about this thing there, though. This fight for me though is, I know nothing about him, and it's mad because Fury's been talking, and it's so funny to just, again, as we say, listen to the response to anything Fury says. Fury does any videos now, and it's like people just literally. I enjoy reading the comment section. I go there, and it's like, you will go in there, and it's like the last one he said he wants to fight John Jones or something. UFC guys, but it has to be boxing rules, bro. He said he wants to have some big fights this year, puts Usyk's name down. I said, mate, you don't want to have that big fight because they've been trying to set it up. So right now, we look at you. If they sign this deal, because I feel like they play around with names to see what could we get away with. He said, I wanted to see, this is the killer, said he wants to see Zhang, but the issue with Zhang is he's tied up in a rematch because Joe Joyce has triggered the rematch clause. You lot didn't want to see Zhang. Like, everyone, Frank Warren, for the money, Bob Arum, everyone would have stepped out the way and said, like the same way when Frank was trying to put Lyndon on ice as soon as possible. if you're the bigger fighter. If you say, hey, I hear Joe Joyce wants to run it back, but I want to
Give me
fight him.
that.
It makes sense.
Even Zhang tweeted, man, and said, "Listen, if you're serious about the rematch, we can take care of this. You can take care. No, if you're serious about the fight, we can take care of the rematch. Let's go. I'm fit and I'm ready to work." Fam, he's not seeing that comment. I don't think people realize how pathetic this is. Tyson Fury is pathetic. I don't care. This is a horrible way for a champion to act. And now man want to spin it like, well, if he's going to fight Usyk, it's good to get some fighting with a southpaw. He's top 10. He's not top 10. The guy is not top 10. Yeah? Don't try and spin that crap. The guy is like 30-something by the WBC. Yeah? This is all nonsense. And obviously the little Fury fan pages, they go into town talking about southpaw. Oh, they floated this name around when AJ was looking at picking an opponent. When the name came out, everybody went crazy. And ultimately, guess what happened in the end? He didn't fight him. Yeah? But this is a man that's coming off of 2 back-to-back losses. Yeah? As people like to echo, 3 out of 5 fights he's lost.
I'm just going to ask you the question. Are we being fair? Because AJ got to fight Franklin. I'm throwing it. I'm playing
double. Then let me answer, because I was already going there. This is a man that's back-to-back losses, lost 3 of his last 5 fights, yeah? As everybody likes to echo. These are the facts. This is when he's fighting, picking his opponents, the pressure ain't the same. You are the lineal, this champ. You got the belt. You're the guy right now. You're not supposed to be picking these soft touches. I don't care about what AJ was going to do when his situation is so different. When AJ was the champ, was he doing that? Was he going to Australia to find a brother in a bar and say, yo, let's scrap for the belts? No.
For the WBC is crazy. And it goes to show, do you know what it goes to show? Them lot violated Joe Joyce. When I tell you, Joe Joyce, yeah, for what he had to do, that work that he had to wait to get himself in position.
Yeah.
And because if this Dempsey kid can fight like the WBC champion of the world, yeah, he's right now title shot. You telling me, Joe, you could have made the deal work for Joe? You're under the same. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. Joe gets paid a super payday, has his real first title fight. Now he risked it. He risked it all for a room that is not. It's not the biggest room in the world. It wasn't worth the. For me, I can't understand if that was worth the money. Personally,
it's dead. It's jarring. It's very jarring. It's a very. You know how I really feel now about this heavyweight era.
Yeah,
I cannot wait for it to end. I cannot wait for us to just be able to wrap this thing up and know exactly where everyone stands, and we say bye to it, because it just breeds more frustration and it's holding up the heavyweight division. Like, scatter the belts, move on. Like, it's getting depressing. Like, this December thing. If this December thing does not happen and go to plan, it's going to just
over.
It's over.
This is our best opportunity for it.
This is
our best opportunity. But Razor Rudder I'm saying that. Why you say that? Yeah. Hold on, I saw something on Benson's page that made me laugh.
I did see that still.
A fight in Jamaica, fam. So why you're saying that you don't want to see certain things? Things are still going to be seen, fam. It's never too late for these heavyweights, bro. I said, wait, fighting in Jamaica? What?
Trust me, bro.
I can't find it.
I saw it as well, actually. I think it was on the Undefeated page, bro. Where is it? Let me see it. Hang about.
Do you see it?
Where is it now? It was definitely there. Nah, there we go. James Toney at 54 will face Donovan Razor Ruddock at 59 in an exhibition fight November 11th in Kingston, Jamaica. The event will be shown live on Triller pay-per-view. Dog.
Oh my God.
Bro, November 11th. What are you saying? These men got a 6-month training camp. How you know how hard it is going to be, yeah, at 59 to will your body into shape? You're going.
But you know what's crazy? What you do, yeah, if you say fight 1 of the trilogy of AJ versus Fury is in these years, we're still talking. What if you have you got a cutoff point when you're like, I'm not talking about this no more? You know, when like Fury,
bro, put it this way, yeah. What, that's 20 something years from now, and we're podding. that's where I'm like, what? Podding in 20 years time. This needs to be on a whole. It'd have to be a whole different situation.
Yeah, why not, bro? You just be podding, fam, like the Breakfast Club, bro. The Breakfast Club just kept going, fam.
Boy, listen. I don't think this is getting anywhere near my energy at that point. That point, it's a laughing matter. Because all that means, and it's not even a laughing matter. Actually, at that point, it's a very sad conversation that it would lead us into, because that means someone's money is run out, and that would be absolutely horrible to know how much money these men are making from this point here. To know that,
that's the point.
The comeback
that they're pulling there, on Triller, and they're saying,
I would hate that. I would hate that.
Don't be surprised, man, if we never see these. Like, I'm trying to like get more comfortable in my mind with the thought of. Don't be surprised if we're never gonna see these things, right? Again, this is the best situation to see these things, and it's not happening at the moment, which is insane for us.
That's why I want it. I'm happy for this era to end soon. I'm happy for it to end soon. Like, this needs to. The only way this saves it, December, these fights happen. Then we get to see it, and we like, yeah, this is cold. This is what we've always wanted. Yeah. Then April next year, the other fight and the rematch or whatever it is they do. But then by the end of next year, after, we're kind of like, this thing should be drawn to a close soon. What's Wilder going to be? 38, 39?
Yeah. But that's why it's a bit annoying, because they're not throwing caution to the wind. Like, even with the Fabio Wardley and stuff, these moments where you can start a new version of how it's supposed to look. Get these kids in there, get everyone fighting each other early, so there's no issue. Like, so even if you lost to me 2-3 years ago, well, that was 2-3 years ago. Like, let's run it back now and let's see what this thing looks like. Like, I think when we get out this mindset of, now it's nice when a fight can protect us and keep it, like, and just hold on to it. But if it doesn't, we still get to have incredible boxing. That's like, loads of fights. We still get when Chisora, like, War Chisora has probably been my favorite Chisora, but that's a Chisora that's lost, and he brought his mind back and he said, you know what? I'm going to give it I'm going to be involved in this thing. And it's almost, he's given us some amazing nights. Chisora's given us some amazing nights in the, at post losing, right? So that's what I'm saying. And there's, now you're seeing even like AJ's developed personality that's a bit different since the loss. Now he's talking a bit more now. He's doing most of his interviews. He's probably like, I'm hearing more from AJ about what's going on with AJ than I used to do when I just heard everything from Eddie Hearn. Before, I never knew what was going on in AJ's life until I saw a 1 hour sit down with Coogan. You know what I mean? And that was a Eddie Hearn interview. So that's the difference. But what do you call it? Fury for me, this is this. I want to say this is beneath you. I want to say it's beneath you. At least if you're going to do something crazy, Ngannou will be cool. Because Ngannou was like, right, I've been trying to fight you. I don't know who you are. But I'll watch that. I still watch that. But yeah.
I'm bored of this. I'm bored of this era, fam. Like, I'm bored. That's it. That's what I have to say.
Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.